I'm only 9 minutes late. Could be worse. My videos. Man, it is hot in here. Here I is. I ate oatmeal cream pie, so forgive me. I was waiting on dinner, but it ain't got here yet. So I had to get something in my tummy. Hello, Miss Lippy and Buddy. How are all you beautiful people doing on this bright, warm, sunny, hot Thursday? I think we skipped spring and went straight into summer. I'm just saying. It was 91 here yesterday. Better late than never. By and chat a while. That cracked me up. Hey, Henry. I will mail order thing on Friday and all. Alright, man, no problem. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I hope you know that. Hey, Mr. Dave Northwater, how are you doing? Copy. I'm just sharing it out real quick. Making it work. Post. Sorry, allergies are kicking. I mowed the yard yesterday and weeded it. And that always gets my allergies going. Groupie group. Garden for keep. Share. So how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing good. Miss Lippy, I hope you're feeling better. Oh. That's what happens when I wait too long to eat. I get heartburn like a daddy. Hey, Amy. My friend. Let's pop out the old chatteroony. Pop chat. I have not planted my garden yet. I really was planning on doing that by now. I was really planning on doing it this Saturday and Sunday, but it rained a lot. And Monday it stopped raining, but it was still kind of nippy. Tuesday was warm, but still kind of muddy. Yesterday was just plumb hot. And I'm kind of low on soil because with so much rain, my beds have dropped like almost 2 inches. And I won't be able to get soil until I don't get paid till April 6th. So after then. And that's even if they're open. And. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to take what soil I do got in my garden beds and make little mounds where I want my plants and plant them there. And then when I do get soil, then I can just put it in and around the plants. That way I don't have to wait. I just haven't planted anything yet. But close. I probably will tomorrow. But I mowed yesterday and weed eated, and by the time I got that done, and yeah, I was exhausted. I'm gonna stretch that out. So how's everybody doing? Anybody plant anything? See anything? Eat anything? And forgive me, I'm drinking a can tonight. That's what I got, so that's what I'm drinking. But, okay, what else? Oh, in case for all y'all that don't have Instagram, I think it might have been on my Garden for Cheap page. I did a thing out of aluminum. It's actually those cooking pans. I just cut the circle out of the cooking pan, and then you have one of those tools where you press in, and then I pressed it in there, and then I painted it with fingernail polish of all things. But that's one thing that would hold on. So I did that. Ain't it cute? I'm gonna get a picture frame for it. Garden is planted, and today I planted cucumber seeds that I got for you. Yay! If those don't... Did I send you some of the apple cucumbers? I think I did. I gave you a lot of cucumber seeds. I just don't remember which ones I sent you. Or I sent you both. I planted probably more cucumber seeds than I needed. And the ones that I up-potted are doing... Anything that I up-potted is doing phenomenal. Everything that I didn't still looks like it did when it sprouted. No, these are some that you harvested. Oh, okay. Did I send you any of the apple cucumber? If I didn't, let me know. And I'll have to look and see how many I got left. I think those are going to be pretty cool. Because they're kind of like the size of a... Not as big as a softball. You have to double check for me. Like, not right this minute. But when you get bored, got time. And it's like hot. What is the temperature? We'll check on that. Yeah, do that, because if not, I'll see what I have left and I'll send you some. Because apparently they germinate fairly well. And where did I get those from? I don't even remember if it was Seed Saver or where. What am I doing? Saginaw, Texas weather. It says 79. I beg to differ. Beautiful Rooster, what is your planting zone? My planting zone is 8A. We used to be 7B, but they changed it in 2012 to 8A. And my pecan tree has already sprouted, so I've been told that's the, you know, when that happens, you're not really going to get another frost, usually. And hello, by the way, Sherry Lou, I meant to say hi. And my last frost date was March 21st. So that was technically this past Saturday. And, but it was raining. I mean, we've had rain literally for, we had like 11 days straight. Some form of rain. Pecan is the last to leaf out, or pecan is the last, pecan. Why did I call it pecan? I don't ever call it pecan. Let's call it pecan. Anyhow, they're the last to leaf out, and mine's already leafed out, or is budding. I've looked at the 10-day forecast. Amy's laughing at me. I've looked at the 10-day forecast, and I'm all good. So, in theory, I can plant everything. Everything? Everything. In theory. But not last year, but year before last, we did get like a cold snap April 4th. So, planting time. Yes. Most definitely, I need to get off my hiney and plant. But my feet and knees have been hurting, and like I said, I was mowing the yard, weed eating, and I'm also sanding on that one thing. Hey, Pete, how are you doing, brother? Those doors, those closet folding doors, I know they have a name. They're the ones with all the little stupid slats in them. I'm trying to sand the slats off now. I got the outer part, but the slats are still got paint on them, and I want that off before I use it as a garden bed. Because I really want another garden bed, even though I really can't afford soil for it. But I want one anyway, so I'm going to do it. Is that what they're called? Bifold doors? Definitely. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 of them. And they're 6 foot 7 inches long. And I'm going to cut one of them, or 2 of them, at the 4 foot mark. So it's going to be about 4 foot wide and about 6 foot 7 inches long. And then I'll put staple weed fabric to the inside on the sides so the soil don't fall out. So So I'm recycling and reusing, repurposing, or I don't know how that goes. I know Big Bear says it a certain way. Hey, Lacey, Home and Garden, how are you doing? Just getting from the garden. How are you doing tonight? Hot and jealous because I wish I had been in the garden. But I kind of took it easy today because I mowed yesterday and got kind of hot. Ooh, well, she ain't on here yet. I love you. I love you too. This is how good my daughter is to me.
There's also food on the counter when you're done.
Yay. I ate an oatmeal cream pie right before my life, so it would tie me over a little bit.
Yeah, it will.
Because I was having hunger pains.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's why I had the cookies earlier.
Ooh, but you could bring me my fortune cookie if they gave us any, so I can give it to Zena.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they give us like 5 fortune cookies. Do you want one?
Yeah.
Do you want 2 or just one?
Give me 2.
You too?
One for now, one for later. This thing is as big as I am, ain't it? How wide are you going to make the new bed? 4 foot, I think. Because, alright, the door has those louvers, slats. But in the center somewhere, kind of center, not quite center. Will you put this one in the fridge for me?
Yeah.
It has a solid piece that goes across. And if I cut it, I can cut it on one end and have a 3 foot wide. Or, well, it's more like 2 foot 11 and a half. Or I can cut it on the other way and have a 4 foot wide. And I think I'm going to do it 4 feet. And 4 times 6 is 24. So that'd be another 24 square feet. And it'll be a foot deep because those doors are over a foot wide. That doesn't take much. What doesn't take much? What did I miss? I know that was a short joke. I just saw that Frugal Farmer posted a video. His tree is down. He's been working on that thing a while. Hello, yep, yeah, I figured it was. It's good to see you too, Legacy Home Garden. She already stopped chewing on her bone because she knew what I was doing. She loves these things. Try not to get it in my mouth. I already had to take it apart and clean it today. I love this dog. Well, ain't that kind of cute? Y'all want me to read my fortune to you? It says, your kind nature will earn you respect amongst your peers. Ain't that cute? Oh, speaking of that, I got my canner. Tuesday? Yeah, I got a canner Tuesday. A pressure canner. I got a pressure canner. It's a 23 quart Presto, and it was given to me, and that made me so happy. So I get to start pressure canning. Of course, I have to start watching videos. Amy, I was talking to Mimsy last night, and Single Dad Homestead's live, and she says, "Oh, I got a whole playlist of videos for you." And I said, "Yep," because now I got to learn how to pressure can. Oh yeah, Pete, I definitely will. I've been wanting a pressure canner for a long time. That's like my next step, because my second year of gardening, I learned how to pickle. Third year of gardening, I learned how to water bath. Fourth year of gardening, I learned how to dehydrate and to braid like the onions and tie up the onions. And this season, I get to learn how to pressure can. So that means I can grow the other things that I normally wouldn't have room to store and that we don't really eat a whole lot of, like green beans and stuff like that. Lovely, nice getting that in for free. I'm jealous. I was so ecstatic. I was speechless. I was actually in tears. Are you going to make some Dr. Pepper canning sauce? Ooh, Dave, that's brilliant. I just might. I technically already have kind of my own barbecue sauce, and it really doesn't include Dr. Pepper, but it does include beer. It's not as scary as it. I don't know, dude. I've heard some horror stories, and I've been a little scared of it. That's probably why it's one of the last things I'm learning. Actually, I was kind of scared of water bathing at first. Oh, I've also learned how to ferment, kind of, sort of. Well, okay, I have. I'm just not sure if it's correct yet. That's why you haven't seen that video yet. Okay, she's back to chewing her bone. We'll wait a little bit and then I'll give her the other one. Oh, yeah, there it is. Quietly. Oh, she done heard it. Nothing. It's nothing. 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 Am I the only one that shows my dog my hands to prove I have no food? I'm in the process of making sourdough starter. See, that's something else I need to learn how to do. I do know how to make yeast rolls. So I want to learn how to make sourdough bread. Ooh, I want to learn how to make banana bread too. Fingers crossed that it works right. Even my toes, even though you can't see them. But, what else? There's sourdough starter. I've done yeast rolls. I did that during Thanksgiving a couple years ago. Same here, Legacy Home. I'm real nervous, but I plan on watching and researching and following every step by step, so I get it right. Because, pressure cannon blowing up, botulism, all those are scary things. And my grandma used to can. She used to make canned sweet beets and green beans and corn and tomato sauce and all that. And I was too young or didn't really pay attention, so now I've got to learn via YouTube. But Miss Lippy said I can Marco Polo her, and I know I can Marco Polo Amy, and I can Marco Polo Mimsy, so it should be good. But I gotta figure out what's the easiest thing to can first, because that's probably what I'm going to start out with, and then work my way up to difficult things. Because that's usually the way I like to start doing things. Like my, for like fermenting, I did carrots and sauerkraut. But my sauerkraut does have beets in it. I have beets, carrots, red cabbage, and green cabbage. I have one jar in the refrigerator that tastes okay. It's a hair saltier than I would like it, but it's still good. And the other jar, I'm still waiting another few days before I open and try it. That's what the community is for, learning together and sharing knowledge. Yes, ma'am. And so before I jump into kombucha, and that's something else I want to do. I want to learn how to do a SCOBY and make kimchi and all that stuff. But I always start something simple, get my confidence level up and build up. Actually, it's kind of how I did gardening. I did in-ground, and I bought seed starts. And then the next year, I started my own seeds, but still in-ground. And then the next year, I went to a raised bed and started all my own plants. Well, everything but strawberries. I'm not very good at starting strawberries. I can get them to about that big, and then it's just... I'm getting a SCOBY in the mail next week. How does that even work? I mean, that just kind of blows my mind on how you can mail that, or how it's even done. Check it on the puppy. Well, I say puppy. She's technically 3. But yeah, so Ooh, and my potatoes. Yeah, I know I say that weird. I don't say potatoes or taters. I say potatoes. I had to heal them up, and they're starting to poke out above the containers, which makes me happy. I have no idea, but Katie is sending it to me. She has mailed them before, so we will see. I know, right? The whole SCOBY thing seems popular among a lot of folks, but I don't understand what it really is. Same here. Hey, Miss Brenda, how you doing? I am doing good. How are you? I got my canner Tuesday. I got my canner Tuesday. And what else? I guess that's it. I got my canner Tuesday. I had a blonde moment. And I got new flip-flops today. And that made me happy because my feet were hot. Yesterday morning, or first thing in the morning, I've been getting up and going out to the greenhouse and hurry up and getting that door open, because if I don't, it gets hot quick and I don't want to fry my little plants. Well, the morning dew is still on the grass, and since it's rained so long, the grass was so deep, my feet would be soaked by the time I get to back to the house. So I put on my steel toes yesterday, and then I started mowing the yard and weed eating, and my feet were hot. Of course, it hit 91 yesterday. It was hot, but I think we're getting more rain, but it won't be till Saturday. So tomorrow I'll try to get some of my seedlings in the ground, if not all of them. Hey, Brett, how are you doing, brother? How's your back? And I also need to get my beets and stuff. Really need to get that stuff started. My beets and radishes and carrots and stuff, which I probably should have did that like a month ago. But my strawberries have blooms. My back is so much better. I'm glad to hear it. I know that back pain's no joke. We have storms coming in tonight, so sick of all the rain. Yes, me too, Miss Brenda. Let's see, today and yesterday was real sunny and warm. Monday and Tuesday it didn't rain, but it was still kind of cold. Like, I don't know. Even though it was like 60, the wind still had a bite to it. Hey, Paul, how you doing, brother? Because we've gotten so much rain that all my beds have dropped a couple inches. The fire ants are going completely crazy. The ground's getting where it couldn't soak it up, but finally, the last couple days we've had sun, and we're not supposed to get any more rain until Saturday, so hopefully by then the ground can recover, and that way it can soak up some more of the rain. I know it's been sloshy. You walk out in the yard and it's like, and your shoes get wet and then your toes get wet. My hernia is small and nothing to worry about. Only fat poking through, so I'm so fat I'm leaking. Oh my goodness, Brett, that's too hilarious. But I'm glad that it's nothing to worry about, because hernias can be dangerous. Yes, Paul, how are things going on your side of the planet? Hey, Thrifty VG from Rhode Island, how are you doing, my friend? Are you staying warm? Because it's still kind of cold there, right? I think it was Amy I was messaging yesterday that we skipped spring. We went from winter to summer. Surviving the mess in Rhode Island. How bad is it? Brett is talking about being fat while he's stuffing his face. Oh, see, now he's lucky, because I'm over here hungry and he's sitting there stuffing his face. That's okay. I got some orange chicken waiting on me, and rice, and pineapples, because I won't put pineapples in mine if Megan hasn't already done it. Heck yeah, eggplant dressing. Oh, that sounds good. Lockdown, where people may go outside for a walk of fresh air. Same here. We've been on lockdown for 2 days, I think. Of course, a lot of us, like me, have self-quarantined before that. Eggplant dressing from eggplant we froze last season. But that's still cool. I had 2 varieties of eggplants. The fingerlings, and then those ones that look kind of variegated, I guess. Not the leaf, but the eggplant itself. And those really sprouted, but my finger-size eggplants, I don't think have. New York is crazy at the moment. Yeah. I'm homeschooling my friend's children. She has to go to work. Oh. Well, at least she has you to help her out. I appreciate that. That's awesome of you. My youngest is 20, so I'm out of that school range. Thankfully. But my daughter is making a little more per hour since she has to work. She works 3rd shift, so it's not as bad. She's not exposed to as many people. And since they've, well, in theory, since they put the stay-at-home order, maybe people slow down and, stay at home. I don't like the new math. See, that would be my problem. I wouldn't teach my kids the new math. I cooked tonight, gave Abby the night off. Oh, I bet you she appreciated that. I did say Abby, right? Not Amy. I meant Abby if I did. But I don't think I did. What's wrong, Brett? You afraid you'll get rusty if you don't cook every once in a while? I know that happens to me. I made what did I make the other night? It was so good. A pork roast. It was so tender and flavorful and good. I slow cooked it in the oven for like hours. I'm fine myself. I only make a lot of hours at work sterilizing tools, etc. for hospitals. I imagine working overtime. 12 and 12 hours. Wow. 12-hour shifts. Luckily, well, there was one day my daughter pulled a 10-hour shift, but usually she only works 8. But she works at a gas station / convenience store. Well, they do cook, so. But but she's getting a temporary raise until May for working. Yeah, and definitely pray for everybody out there. I mean, this is crazy times. I've done a lot of praying the last couple of weeks. I mean, I pray a lot anyway, but there's been a lot of extra prayers going out for everybody, especially people that have to go out in this mess. I normally work 36 hours a week. So now you're working a lot more than that, aren't you? I'm assuming. Let's see, what else? So I drew my rooster, mowed the yard, got my canner, 60 to 72 hours a week. Holy moly. That's a lot of working, Paul. I've been praying for my mother who is in the hospital, just had surgery, and now they put a feeding tube in her today and moving her to another room because she's there cleaning up the wing for the virus. What did your mom have surgery for, if you don't mind me asking? And we'll definitely keep her in our prayers. I'll definitely keep her in my prayers. I'm sure everybody will else too, because that's just how we do it. Paul is going to be working overtime with all this going on, most definitely. know why my neck popped. Yeah, definitely praying. See, I told you. I worry about anybody that's having anything done right now. Because I know, not really ground zero, but a hospital is just not the place to be if you don't have it. Yes, that's why I'm not so much on live stream at the moment. So happy to be here. Oh, I imagine, Paul, probably working yourself crazy. And then when you do get home, you just want to sleep more than likely and rest. I know that's the way I would be if I was working that many hours. I mean, that's a lot. You have to make sure you get plenty of rest, though, and keep your immune system up. And be safe. Something ate my Brussels sprouts right out of the garden. They left me 2 little plants. Hey, Lynn from Thomas Farm Okie. Home legacy, that's usually a caterpillar of some type. I know that's what would eat on mine. Was it the Brussels sprout itself or the leaves or both? I know, what was it, 2 years ago? I don't know how they survived, but I planted 3 Brussels sprouts. I started them in January, put them in the ground in April. By July, everything in my garden was dead but those Brussels sprouts, because that was the summer that we had that heat wave and kind of droughtish, and I lost just about everything. And I had just had some things going on. I just walked away from it. Come March of that following year, which was last year, I got into the garden and started cleaning it out, getting all the dead plants out and stuff, and, getting ready to plant. And I still had those 3 Brussels sprout plants. They were still growing. We took one off and ate it, and it tasted almost like broccoli. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong, we harvested the rest of it, but I was surprised. But it survived all summer during a drought when nothing else did, which is really unheard of, because from what I understand, Brussels sprouts and broccoli and all that don't like the heat. Cabbage worms, I knew it was some kind of... Mine always looked kind of like a caterpillar or something. Not like a tomato hookworm, but smaller, like little caterpillar-looking things. Having said that, I have to go to sleep, or I'll sleep in my seat. You go right ahead, Paul. We'll keep you in our prayers. Please stay safe and get some rest. But I had a few of those wasn't last year, it was year before last. I'm surprised it made it that season. I think that was the garden season of 17 or 18. I think. Yeah. Summer of 2018. Hey, J Love Adventures, how are you doing, beautiful lady? What are you up to? I'm up to 5 foot. Well, yeah, because I got my flip-flops on. I'm 5'1" with my boots on. I used to be 5'1" until I started shrinking. Thanks, old age. I got to play in the garden today. I'm up to 5'6". There you go. That's not a bad height. Of course, I don't mind being short. It gives Amy something to do when she's picking on me. Just think, if I wasn't short, she wouldn't have any fun. So is everybody having good sunny weather, or is it all rain, or is it cold? I know it's warming up here for a while. Well, until this weekend. I seen a robin today and a blue jay, and we got rain, we got snow, pick one. We got it all, or I got it all. Yeah, thrifty, it sounds like it. Oh, I'm sure I could come up with some other kinds of jokes if you weren't short. Well, lucky for you, I am. 70s today and breezy. It was nice. We had a pretty good breeze too, especially like the last couple of days. It was just cool enough to be nice. It was sunny all day, but now it's raining again. I'm sorry, Pete. Hey, Jane, how you doing? Hot and sunny, southeast Louisiana. Or south, east, west. Amy's in southwest Louisiana. We've had a lot of rain, starting to warm up and starting to get more sunshine. Hey, freaky geek. I think spring is definitely a ride, and summer's beating on my front door right now. Hot and humid. We are southwest Louisiana. See, that's what I thought. That's why you see me close my eyes and do north, south, east, west. I really got to work on my spiral too, especially if I want to put flowers in it. I did get my wheelbarrow set up, but I need more soil for it. At the Gene, you meet us at the Bayou Bash? I met so many people that day. Summer is trying to peek through already. Yeah. Actually, yesterday, I could have swore summer was already here. Yes. That's cool. Not warming up fast enough for me, but cool is better than freezing. Yes, I completely agree with that one. In fact, the funny thing is I think it was Monday night or Tuesday night. It was Monday night. It was like 59 degrees. I have my window open. Of course, I don't have the fan in front of I don't have the fan in the window because my fish tank is there. But even with it open, it was nice and cool in my room. That next day, it hit the 80s, and I'm like, ooh, what a temperature change. I have so much work to do if it ever quits raining. Yeah, see, Miss Brenda, that was my problem. I still have a lot to do because I want to build that one other bed. I still need to come up with some flower bed ideas. I mean, I don't need soil for it, I just need to figure out a way. I got some stones, or those decorative bricks, and then I have some that are plastic that make like little garden beds that my neighbor gave me. So I need to map out some areas in my garden for just flowers. I've got the wheelbarrow, and then I have some of the area in the back, but I have to be careful because what's that? I think it's an AT&T box pole thing is in my yard. So I don't want to do too much around it because, it's not technically our property, even though it's on our property. I moved one raised bed and made my garden bigger before it started raining. I don't want to do that too. Throw your seeds willy-nilly in the compost over top and wait and see what you get. Well, I don't have a compost because I live in the city and the roommate really don't like it, even though I kind of do one anyway. Like, if y'all seen my garden, I'm pointing because I have another screen over here that has a picture of my garden from last year. But I had one bed that I never got the soil to fill. I never got soil to fill it. So I started using it as a compost bed. Now I've got something popping up in it that I don't recognize. But it's not grass. It's kind of a thicker leaf. So I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm going to let it grow just a little bit before either plucking it or transplanting it. Because that's not going to be my tomato bed. But I have thought about taking the different variety of flowers that I have, shaking them up and throwing them in whatever area that I'm going to plant flowers to see what I get. I hope it's not pot people. I hope not either. Have you planted celery? I've never done celery. I'm trying it this year, just curious. I tried it last year, no luck. No, I've never tried celery. I haven't tried I haven't tried cauliflower. I don't think I've tried broccoli. And I have not tried asparagus. And actually, honestly, I've never done squash. This will be my first year for squash. I've done zucchini, but I've never really grown squash. I need to finish my new pea cucumber trellis, get my new in-ground garden prepped, and the only seeds I have going are onions and peppers. I have onions, peppers, garlic, eggplant, cucamelon, and two others. The talto or something is like a lettuce, and then the other one starts with an R and it's really long and it's like a cabbage. I've got both of those started. Oh, and my potatoes. I have my potatoes started. Plant the ends of the celery that you buy from the store. They'll grow new ones. Really? I know Amy told me to do that with my green onions, and now I've got green onions that are 2 foot 8 inches tall. I've measured. That's why I haven't cut and dehydrated them yet, because as they got taller and taller, I'm like, ooh, how tall is it going to get? Do you want to try broccoli and cauliflower or celery? I can send you some seeds if you want. I have extra. That would be cool. Ain't it a cold weather crop? You can email me, and I will send you my address. And I'll send you something if I can find something cool. Is there anything you're interested in growing? I tried last year and they all rotted. Plant the ends of celery that you buy from the store. I'll have to try that. I tried planting the store ones, never have done well. Never tried celery from seed. I haven't either, but I've seen them. They're tiny. Like itty bitty. They almost they almost make carrot seeds look huge. At least the ones I saw. Alright, cool, Legacy Home and Garden. Because I will give you my email address or my mailing address. But we can email and I'll see if I got something I can send you. Yeah, I might have some things. Thanks, Amy. You rock. And roll. I am growing pink celery from Baker Creek, and so far, so good. Awesome. Are you using a grow light or a greenhouse? You need to put them in a shallow dish of water until they take root. I might have to grab my little notepad. I see we are taking teams. I haven't even noticed. Actually, I got 15 thumbs up and 19 watching. I'm happy. I think my door opened momentarily. Maybe I'm hearing things. It's old age. That's what I see. See, that's what I saw. Well, actually, on my PC, I see 15 thumbs up. On my phone over here, that I'm actually recording on, I see 14 thumbs up. But both of them says 19 watching. I have a greenhouse. I started them in the house, then moved them to the greenhouse, and now they're in the garden and doing great. I am stoked. I would be stoked too, because that is fantastic. Because I wouldn't consider celery an easy thing to grow. Definitely not a beginner crop. At least, not in my opinion. Hey, finally happening. How are you doing? Welcome to the Gnome Show. Sorry, my allergies are kicking bad. I was weed eating around the garden beds, and that stuff was going up everywhere. I thought about doing something where I didn't have to weed eat or mow around the garden beds anymore, too. Celery is a slow-growing plant. It takes forever to germinate. So do a few other things. like mint and lavender, and I see right now I've got oregano and thyme and garlic chives. I need to get a few other things. My borage, I need to get started. My marigolds, my zinnias, I need to do all that. I had these sunflowers that are like a bright red. I can't wait to plant those, but I've been trying to figure out where I want to put those, because most flowers I can put around the trees or in the wheelbarrow and stuff like that, but I'm trying to figure out what else I want to plant. My greenhouse is almost empty. It makes me sad. I'm fixing to have to either get everything out of my greenhouse or move it, because my next garden bed's going there. Kind of in that. Oh yeah, flowers. You need to start flowers, Amy. Grow the family. I can plant more flowers. Indeed, because there's no such thing as too many flowers. Oh, Amy, I have 2 Malabar red spinach that have sprouted. But I need to hurry up and get them transplanted, because aren't those like a deep root? A deep tap root? Or, you know what I mean. If I'm thinking right, I know Malabar spinach. Don't they have like a deep root? Are you picking on me? No matter what you plant, you should get some sort of flower for a time. Well, I've got zinnias, daisies, marigolds. Oh, I got a few others. Hey, Kathy Durbin, how you doing? Malabar spinach needs to have true leaves before transplanting. Yes, ma'am, but doesn't it need a deep root thingy? Was that the one that you were talking about, or was that moringa or something else? You know the one that you had in your coffee can? You know what I'm talking about? When we were in your barn shed thingy, and you were showing me your stuff. I'm good. I ate. Wait, I was so happy for you when I saw you win the stuff on the live gathering. Oh my God, I cried. And then when Ms. Gail said that she'd get me my canner, I lost it. I couldn't even type because I couldn't read because my eyes were all watery. Grows great in containers. But you had one in a container that you had in a deep coffee can, because you said it had a deep root system or something. And I don't know if that was the Malabar spinach or if that was moringa, or you had the wrong spring. Yeah, because my tears are salty. You're not wanting to water anything with them suckers. That was moringa. Okay. Which I have some seeds of that too. I need to maybe I need to start that too. But moringa is more like a tree, or is it more like a bush? And ooh, Miss Amy, my elderberry plant is all kinds of leafy and happy. I really need to get it out of that 5-gallon bucket though. It's a tree. So yeah, I might keep my seeds until I get my own property. I have some walnut seeds too that I got from Bare Bottom Acres. Moringa is a superfood. I need all the superfood I can get. Actually, right now I need to get all the antibiotic type food I can get. Antibacterial. Natural antibiotic. I never had any, but that's what I've learned. Cool. I've read a little bit on it, but not enough to say I know anything about it. I ugly cried during that show. Oh, Miss Brenda, I did too. And I was so happy you got your filter. Is probiotics the same as antibiotics? Does that make sense? Because if it is, I'm going to start eating a whole ton of it. And I need elderberries. I am out. I'd be glad when my little elderberry produces. No, but both are good for you. Well, I know that, silly. Especially the carrots, because the carrots are good for the eyes, and we both know I'm blind as a bat. Oh, okay, not too bad, but I'm kind of blind. Everything far away is blurry. Everything close up is cool. I know, like onions and garlic and stuff like that. Yes, makes sense. Well, not the same, but both good for you. So when you're coming to get the elderberries, when we're allowed to leave the house, ooh, guess how cheap the cheapest gas is near me right now? Anybody want to take a guess? It's cheap. I wonder when I can get there, because I have no idea what the gas price is. It is $1.44. I haven't gone anywhere. I have an app on my phone that's called Gas Buddy. Ain't never enough time. How are you doing? I have an app on my phone that's called Gas Buddy, and if you put it on your phone and then you hit your area, it will show you all the gas stations in your area, and you can hit the map, and you can even expand it so you can see where the cheapest gas price is. Like if you're traveling, like when I travel to Louisiana, I can see where the cheapest gas prices are before I stop. And yes, that's what's killing me. Gas is finally cheap enough for me to go places, and I can't go nowhere. Light bulbs, never enough time. Hello there. You will be confined to your truck for the trip. Yeah. Yeah, I know the roads are still open, but I'm not allowed to leave the house. I'm glad I walks. The gas has gotten real cheap. It's like, only gas I need is baked beans. I need some baked beans. Baked beans are made out of kidney beans, correct? Or can you use any bean, like a pinto? I think I had a few of navy and pinto. But I need to make some homemade baked beans, because I have some leftover pot roast, and I want some beans and rice and pot roast. Because that sounds good, don't it? The cheapest I've seen is Roline is $2.19. That's what it was here about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. But right now, like where my daughter works, it is $2.65, I think. But at Fuel City, it is $1.44. And I can't even remember the last time I saw it that cheap. Gas was $1.97 here. It keeps going down. Pinto beans and cornbread. Oh, that sounds so good. I was thinking salt, pepper, ham. Cornbread is definitely good. Use white beans for baked beans. Do you? Okay, cool. I just see what I have. I'm sure, I guess it wouldn't really matter what bean I used as long as I seasoned it. The baked bean season. Hello, Pickers. How are you holding up, sir? Oh, it feels like it's like 200 degrees in here. Still letting my smart hands do all the thinking, otherwise I'm alive. Anybody want to come give my dog a bath? She hates water. But she needs one. Potatoes are going up in price here. I couldn't tell you about anything in the grocery store. I hadn't been in like 2 weeks. Yep, can't go nowhere. So I don't know if it was just the air. You know how air flows through a house and it'll shift and the door will move? I did that. My dog just stopped and looked at the door. As I said on Facebook, now's a good time to fill up gas cans for later. Use some cash. Amy actually told me I needed to do that, but I only have one gas can, and it's for the lawnmower. You ever seen those gas cans you use for like Jeeps, or that are mounted on Jeeps? I wish I had a few of those, because that would be awesome to fill them suckers up with gas. That way, in a few weeks when the prices go up, it'll be all good. You'll have, it's like, or have one of those like propane tank size in the yard and have it filled up full of gas or something. That would be awesome. Because everything's going to go, that gas prices are going to go back up as soon as this calms down. Well, look at it this way. The money you would have spent getting gas, you can now get 2 or 3 jugs. Yeah, if I was allowed to leave the house to go get them. My daughter grounded me 2 weeks ago. That's when they put the stay-at-home order like 2 days ago. I'm like, I ain't went nowhere anyway. The only place I go is to pick her up from work, and I'm in my truck and I don't get out. We filled up all the cars in the tractor and the cans. See, that's smart, Miss Brenda. So get the little lady to get the gas. Yeah. Hey, Mini-Me. Go get some gas cans. I don't know if Walmart has the size I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about, but I'd probably have to order those online. I was actually surprised that I got the pressure canner so quick. Because, with everything going on, I figured it would be delayed. Nope, they got here quick. That sucker's huge. It's just like, yes, I get the can. But come April, I have to get some cata panels so I can build some trellises so I can grow some melons and some green beans. And maybe some snap peas. Because I think I have some of those seeds too. I'm waiting for mail myself. It is a lot smaller than a canner though. Yeah, this thing was huge. I mean, as soon as I got it, I set it on the counter and I just looked at it. And then I came back and opened it up and looked at everything. I don't like snap peas, too snappy. Well, normally I don't grow stuff like that because my family doesn't eat a whole lot of it. And I was afraid it would go to waste. But now that I have a canner, I can pressure can it and it'll be good. So I want to do some green beans, and I may try corn, but I may try it in the ground, like on the back half of my, if y'all have ever seen my gardening corner. And maybe do some in ground. So, we'll just have to see how much room I have. I think right now I have, I want to say 320 square feet of gardening space. Yes, Freaky Geek, I do. Well, we have a fence. It's kind of, the chain link fence is kind of a little rough, but I think it would work. I think it would hold. I'm confusing snap peas with snapdragons. I have a snapdragon flower. Does that count? My neighbor gave it to me. It's looking a little worse for wear because we had a storm that night. But I got it potted up from the little thing that you buy it in, and I put it in a bigger pot, and I had it right there on the edge of the patio so it would still get rain, but maybe not too much. And the wind was pretty harsh. So, but it's a pretty little snapdragon thing. It's pinkish at the top, and then it's kind of like I don't know. I have to take a picture, or I'll put it on my video, because I'm fixing to do an update video, so y'all be looking for that. I promise. But every time I go get ready to do the video, I add something else. I'm like, oh wait, let's do that. So, anybody know how to get paint off of wood? You know how the doors have those slats? You can't really get electric sander in there, and I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to put like a piece of sandpaper on a piece of damn wood and slide up in there and sand it that way by hand. Because I don't know what kind of paint it is, so I don't want to leave it on there. I'm pretty sure it's like a water-based paint because, you know, indoor, but you just never know. I'm guessing a saw is not good. No. I have some of that orange paint stripper. I'm just not sure how well it'll work. Well, actually, the roommate does, but he'll let me use some, I'm sure. Can y'all hear me okay? I do have my little Mikey, right? A little mic. Let's get some good music for that, Amy. I didn't think about the fence to hang things off of, though. That's a pretty good idea. I know I've seen some, what do you call those? Where they take the ceiling fans and turn them into dragonflies and stuff and put on the privacy fence, because one side of my fence is a wooden privacy fence and then the other one is chain link. So I was sitting there rereading that and I'm like, yeah, that would be a good idea. She needs a stripper. Oh, if you only knew. Amy is the offering. As long as he's not moonwalking into Amy's vacuum cleaner. My son finished filling all of the new raised beds he made for me last fall and put up a double cattle panel trellis. I'm so thrilled. All right, that is so exciting. I love my cattle panel, but I need 4 more. You can plant in gutters and hang them on the fence. The only thing I worry about, though, is that water. You know, constantly watering that in that one spot would rot the wood faster. But I could also do that on the chain link fence and wouldn't have a problem. Y'all don't want to see him dance again. Oh, I do. That was priceless. That was funny. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's nothing like getting all your stuff done. Of course, is it ever really done? Because as soon as you get it done, you say, oh, I can do this. I miss his moves. You missed his moves? You need to... Amy, which live was that? That was... Oh my God, what live was that? He said somebody, if he got 100 people in the live, he would dance. He would do the MC hammer dance or something. I saw someone had hung gutters and planted strawberries in them, and it looked real cool. I have strawberries already in my garden bed. I don't see all the videos are live, but you could always rewatch them later. That's what I do sometimes when I'm really, really, really bored. I'll put on a playlist and listen to it while I'm doing something. Okay, I say that. I do that a lot. I watch like 60 hours a week of YouTube, y'all. Well, maybe 30% listen and 30 hours listen, 30 hours watch. Something like that. Yeah, he got Abby to dance too. I don't remember which live that was, but it wasn't that long ago. Was it in February? I know it was cold. I keep hearing my door. Probably going out the back door and it's changing the airflow in the house because my window is open. Halloween live stream. There you go. Halloween live stream. Brett did the moonwalk or something. Yeah, because he moonwalked into your vacuum cleaner. That was... I love that video. That was greatness. Hey, Copper Kettle, how are you, my friend? Oh, I was out trick-or-treating then. Yep. You have to go back and watch it. It was greatness. How you doing, Copper Kettle? How's your weather? How are you? Lord, it's hot in here. Get a little airflow on the side. I don't want it to hit me directly because then it'll blow my hair all crazy. Amy, where did he go? He went hiding. He's afraid we was going to make him dance. That was awesome. I had 3 buds watching and I got my son to watch. Yeah. I had it going here. I had it going on my phone. I made Megan and Cole jump in. Hey, Miss Lippy, how you feeling? Because you know you're in my heart. I'm just saying. See, I told you, Miss Lippy, we love you. I swear it feels like it's 2,000 degrees in here, y'all. I have to rearrange the room, move the fish tank, and get me an air conditioner for the window. Her hands are still kind of hurting, so she won't be typing much, but she's definitely listening. Which is good, because I love her. It was good to see your smile today, too. I'm just saying. Yeah. You should hand Buddy the phone and have him type for you. She should get the voice-to-text thing working. I don't know, Freaky Geek. Every time I use that voice-to-text thing, it's never a good thing. I don't know if it doesn't understand hick or country or southern slang or what it is, but it never comes out right. You definitely have to watch all the typos. So, hey, Miss Lippy. So good to see you today. Yes, it was. Google never understands my cuss. Copper Kettle, Google doesn't understand my normal words. Not even mentioning my cuss word, just my normal words. I'll say something and it'll be completely not even related. Show Lippy some love, everyone. Put up your heart for Lippy. That's right. It was great to see that beautiful smile. I'm telling you, me and my daughter was sitting there watching. I'm like, look, look, look. We were so happy to see you. See, I told you, Miss Lippy, we all love you. You okay, baby? I'll take that. Okay. Some weird hair in your eye. I got it now. I know, baby. It's hot. You want out? Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's my leg. Oh, poor baby. It's kind of too hot for this. You know that, right? Ooh, you need a Tic Tac. She wants some camera time, apparently. Well, you notice usually once a week, somewhere through the middle of it, she has to get in the camera. Hey, Katie, she moved mountains. Amy, you've been making that dog food. Can you make some doggy mints? Because that would have to be like $1 million invention right there. Doggy Tic Tacs. I love you, but it is too hot for that. You want me to open that door? If I open that door, will you go out in it? Hang on, y'all. Go out? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. I tried. You stayed. Oh, please don't jump on me again. She's gonna jump on me again. Henry, his back is doing a lot better. Because I asked him to. Trying to catch up real quick. Miss Lippy says that voice thing didn't work. LOL, I see what she wrote. Speech to text is horrible. Especially if you're angry. But you hit that thing and you start talking, you best reread whatever you wrote or said before you hit send, because I guarantee it, something may be wrong, and it, not by a little bit, by a lot bit. It's 7:22. We got 23 minutes, folks. So, last call for alcohol. I know when I get off here, I'm going smooth back outside. Ooh, I don't know if I told y'all, but I got some more solar garden lights. Okay, they wasn't garden lights, but I got some solar lights. I think they were actually Christmas lights. And they were on sale at Dollar General, like, beginning of January, I guess. And I think I got them for like $3 per strand. Well, I finally pulled them out yesterday and hung them on the trellis, because two of my other light, well, one light quit working, and the other side worked all winter. Now they've swapped. The one that had stopped working works, and the one that worked quit. So I just put the new ones like right next to them and let them charge, and they looked so pretty last night. Yeah, Amy, how are you doing? What, Ken? Love all y'all laying down, blessings y'all. All right, Miss Lippy, you get some rest, and know that you are in our prayers and in our hearts, and that we love you. Never works for me either, Miss Lippy. Yeah, I know. That thing's gotten me into more trouble than who would have had it. No, I haven't found yellow Solo cups. I might have to look on Amazon and see if I can order some. But I'm definitely doing that this year. And it was you that told me about the sticky tape instead of doing the Vaseline, right? If I do remember. Hey Amy, was it She Moved Mountains, Katie, that was sending you the SCOBY through the mail? Yeah, I thought it was you that told me that. I gotta find me some two-sided tape. She Moved Mountains, Miss Katie. Can you explain to us how SCOBY can survive in the mail? Or just what SCOBY is real quick? You get some lonely cups and paint them the color you want. Freaky geek, you are a genius. I'm just saying. That's brilliant. Why didn't I think of that? So, thank you. Because now I can go get solo cups and just paint them yellow. She's going to have to walk me through what I'm supposed to do with it. I did say I let my smart pants do all the thinking, apparently. But that was brilliant. I love that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I just kept thinking, where am I going to find yellow solo cups? I have yellow paint. I'm out of it. How about you? That lost me. Of course, I don't take much. But yeah, that was actually brilliant. Grandma's so happy. Hello, I was reading to the granddaughter via internet. That's cool. Out of what mountains? That's what I was wondering. SCOBY is symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. A SCOBY is a living home for bacteria and yeast. That transforms sweet tea into tangy, fizzy kombucha. Think of SCOBY as a coral reef for the bacteria and the yeast world. That's brilliant. Thank you, Miss Katie. You can't be out of your mind. You're too smart for that. I must have missed something somewhere. But that's not a surprise. Maybe if I scroll, I can catch it. Or maybe not. It flew over your head. Everything flows. Everything flies over my head unless it's a midget throwing it. I mean, that happens a lot, apparently. Yep. I love the short jokes. You know, y'all say that, but I like being short. I don't get rained on first. Will you all pray? My deal is... my daughter-in-law is a nurse and she has to be at work, but my son does too. Their hours are not the same, and now they have no sitter for 3 kids. Oh, wow. Yes, Miss Bonnie, we will definitely keep them in our prayers. Someone killed my SCOBY. I'm sorry, Miss Brenda. That's what we have to throw low blows. You're so cute, Amy. You're lucky. Yeah, I'm just picking. How it survives through the mail. It can't be in a plastic bag forever, but a few days is fine. It needs to breathe, but it ferments in the bag of sweet tea while mailing. Oh, makes sense. Yes, that definitely makes sense. I now understand SCOBY. I'm only short when I sit. I'm shorter when I sit. There's been a few folks that were just as tall as me sitting as I was standing up. I'm used to it. I got hit in the eye a lot in high school because the lockers, I had the bottom lockers and all the tall guys would have the tall, the upper lockers, and I get elbowed a lot. Short problems. Short people problems. That and, having to climb the shelves at the stores. Now I just get to where I find the tallest person near me, and I'm like, hey, you tall person. And then they look over at me and kind of smile. So, can you get that for me? And I try to look all cute, and they do, usually. My neighbor is under 5 foot, and her husband is 5'2". Wow. Altitude issues. I need a shirt that says that. That would be so cool. I have altitude issues. I can't reach the top shelf. Another issue I would have would be trying to find pants that fit and didn't go over my toes like a pair of socks. Well, back in high school, it was, wearing junior high pants like animals and having little unicorns on the back of my pocket. Because, you're so little, and especially back then when I was skinny. At least now I'm fat enough to wear adult pants. But back in high school, I had to wear the little kid pants. Wear like junior high clothes. I hated it. Yeah, best make sure they don't change that to attitude issues. Well, I've been accused of that too. It's been a country minute though. See, let me tell you. Hey, I've calmed down a lot in my old age. I'm a good girl. Hey, Mama Z, how you doing? How was your birthday? I love you too, Miss Amy. I'm just saying. You know me. I have my time at Walmart waiting for some tall person to come along and hand me something off the top shelf. Oh no, Miss Brenda, I'll go hunt one down. Complete stranger. Can be an employee or not. It don't matter to me. If there's not one on my aisle, I won't wait. I'll walk around until I find the closest one to me. And they usually laugh at me or kind of smile or, Lockdown, I've been grounded for 2 weeks anyway. My daughter grounded me a long time ago. It's just now locked down here I think it was 2 days ago. Oh, not too bad. I got my garden. Now that the rain has stopped and I can at least sit outside and look at my garden, not to mention also work in it if I want to. If I can't reach, I climb. Freaky Geek, I do that sometimes. But most of the time, especially if I'm in a grocery store and I don't know how well the shelves are, then I'll get somebody. But if I'm at a convenience store like a gas station, then I'll just climb that sucker. I've been known to climb up there and get my Irish Blend Monster drink or whatever. Our state lockdown is tomorrow night. Ours, I think, was last night or the night before. Getting my honey-do list worked on. Yeah, no joke, Amy. It's like, you on vacation for the next 15 days. Here, Brett, do this, and this, and this, and this. I got plenty to do. I got to finish that bed. I have a spiral garden I need to repair. I have plants to start, plants to put in the ground. Lord knows I got some videos I need to make. So I've got stuff to do. I just been waiting for the rain to stop. And now that the rain has stopped, okay, yesterday I mowed the yard and kind of exhausted myself, so I kind of quit. But today I just kind of enjoyed the view. And I knew I was going live, so I didn't want to get all sweaty and dirty. Let's see. Ours was last Friday, and I'm only learning about it today. 2 became positive at my daughter-in-law's work. Now 24 have to stay home for 14 days. Also, operating room shut down due to someone being there sick. Yep, that'll definitely happen. Bread works emergency. We just now have blades of grass turning green just now. Oh no, my grass was literally... Ms. Monty, it rained for 11 days. I had just mowed when this rain stuff started. And it was like in the 60s, 70s when I mowed. And I took my time. I mowed in section. And that last section, I did kind of push it. But I knew there was a storm blowing through, so I had to hurry up. I got it all mowed. That was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today, actually. And it just stopped raining Monday. Tuesday was still kind of nippy and cloudy. Wednesday the sun came out, and today the sun came out, and it's been nice 2.5, 3 days. Dinner's ready, not everyone. God bless. All right, J Love, thank you so much for coming by. Please be safe. Enjoy your dinner. We had to cut grass twice this last week. Yeah, Amy, but y'all are cut grass excessive. It's like, hi, my name is Amy Broussard, and I like to cut grass often. You know, I'm just picking on you, girl, because I love you. Yeah, Mama Z, it was 91 here yesterday. What was yours? Because you're further south than I am. So what was your temperature yesterday? Because I don't think today was as hot as yesterday. But it was hot. Yeah. Actually, it was in the 80s today, but it's cooling down now. Hey, I like to cut grass. Yes, you do. You like to cut grass like I like to drink Dr. Pepper. It was 90 here. Yeah, see, it was 91. It was 99 in my greenhouse, and that was with the door open. It's 50 here now. Miss Monty, if I was to feel 50 degrees right now, my body would probably go into shock. Me and Brett fight over who's going to cut grass. I can believe it. Yeah. Actually, ooh, Mama Z, guess what I did yesterday? Yeah, guess what I did yesterday? I drank 38 ounces of ice water. Not tea, ice water. I did. I drank water. 2 big 16-ounce jars of ice water. Not tea. And nothing in it. No flavoring or anything. Just straight water. Aren't y'all so proud? I've been drinking tea, drinking soda, but yesterday I drank water. Yeah, I know, Amy. See, even Amy didn't know. I drank 2 big glasses of water yesterday. I got hot. It was 91, and I was mowing the yard. You know, I might have a Dr. Pepper addiction, but I ain't stupid. At 90 degrees, you mowing the yard, you need water. 46 degrees in Rhode Island tonight. Ooh, man, that'd be cold. But yeah, I drank water yesterday. 2 big old mason jars full. And they're the 16-ounce ones. They may be 18 ounce. Maybe I need to look again. But I know they're at least 16. And I drank 2 of them back to back with ice. And liked it. Oh, because God, it was so hot. I mean, it was bad. Because, you know, it's... I want to say it's been in the mid-80s, but it hadn't quite been that high. Running away, take care of. All right, good night, Freaky Geek. You have a good one. Be safe. Wow, sell the caffeine stock. I know, right? I know this. Normally, I don't drink it at all unless I get really hot and I'm working out in the heat. Then I know better. Because when I first made that U-shaped bed, in 2018, it was March of 2018, I got overheated. And this is actually the first time I've drank out of soda cans yesterday. I started drinking out of cans yesterday. Because my daughter bought me 2 12-packs. That way I'd have soda. No, you know, 'cause I can't go out. And sometimes, you know, she's asleep or at work. So that way I have one. I haven't drank one of these since 2018. Because March of 2018, when I got overheated, I drank one of these, and I got really sick. And I had quit drinking soda altogether for like 8 months. And then they built Racetrack, and it all went downhill from there. Watch out, y'all. Rachel's drinking water. It might snow. Well, it's biblical times, baby. You got to do things out of the ordinary. But I definitely, I drank like 6 and 6 is 12, so 32 ounces of water. It might have been more. I need to make some tea. I'm out of tea, and I just didn't feel like making it, so I just grabbed ice water. Yellow snow. No. I may be in the South, but I know better to mess with yellows. Oh, the yellow show. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, I know that don't take much. Maybe you meant to put yellow snow. But you know, when you get super hot, nothing quenches your thirst. Unless it's like super cold ice water. It snowed up in Rhode Island 2 days ago. Wow. I can't even imagine. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops. Sweating. I need AC. Actually, I just need to get outside where there's a breeze, and I'll be good. Well, anyway, people, it is 7:41. I'll be closing in 4 minutes. I would like to thank every one of you for showing up tonight. My AC works good, just saying. I know, Amy, keep rubbing it in. I can't get there yet. Megan says I'm grounded. You know I gotta try. I'm grounded. I can't go nowhere. I feel like a little kid. It's been a long time since I've been grounded. She grounded me 2 weeks ago, and she meant it. But as soon as I got into the 40s, I put my flip-flops back on. I didn't have a pair until today, because my dog ate mine last fall-ish. I had 2 pairs. She ate one from each pair. But I'll take good care of you, I promise. You have to talk to Megan about that one. I grounded my mom too. Yeah, Katie, when you said that, I busted out laughing because Megan told me the same thing 2 weeks ago, that I was grounded, wasn't allowed to go nowhere. Don't even think about it. I can do that. So when you said something about grounding your mom, I just kind of laughed because, yeah, Megan had done the same thing. Challenge accepted. God bless and have a great evening, everyone. Indeed. Everyone have a great evening. You are all in my prayers. Let's pray for each other. Stay safe. And let's plant something together. Because planting makes me happy. So therefore, let's spread the happiness and plant something. Does that make sense? I can't wait to plant some more stuff. But anyway, I'll go ahead and end it now because I got food waiting on me and I'm like starving to death. This garden gnome needs a meal. But y'all take care and know that I love you and be safe and wash your hands and all that jazz. Same foot or different feet? Different feet. They were 2 different. Oh no. Yeah, it was different feet. It was the left one from one pair and the right one from the other. So technically I could put them together and have a pair, but they look different, so that would be weird. Because I tried it. It didn't look right. Good night, Rachel. I love you. See you soon. Yes. Great to see y'all. Wash your hands, everybody. Right. And I hope to see all y'all on the Broussard Homestead live at 8 o'clock. Just saying. Love y'all. Bye. Have a good one.